close to being the second biggest Sibos ever with over 8,100 delegates, so that's amazing for being an Asian one. But also what's very intriguing is that more than 40% of the delegates are Asian. So it's really regional people coming to the event. Other than that, we have a great Swift stand, we have the President of InnoTribe, we have the Standards Forum. There's a great buzz, both on the exhibition floor and on the conference floor.
What we're really focusing on is looking at how our customers are working with their customers. There's a lot of technology that's been used around taking out cost, a lot of technology about regulation, but what we're really finding here at Sibos is a real interest from our organisations looking at innovation and really differentiation in how they interact with their clients, and that's really what we're focusing on, particularly around sort of the theme of CRM Evolve.
So if you think about the incredible irony that you can download a Harry Potter movie in real time, gigabytes and gigabytes of data, and it happens as you watch the film, right? No delay, no latency. But to pay for that film, if you're paying cross-border, might take 4 days, which is crazy because a payment is a tiny little bit of information. It's smaller than the average email. So Earthport is dedicated to solving that problem to make it faster, to make it cheaper.
Dimension Data this year has looked at two key themes of Sibos. We're looking at cybersecurity. We have a very large global practice around cybersecurity, and clearly there's a lot of conversation around how you manage the risk that's entering more and more into the systems, the financial services systems. So that's a key theme of ours. We've been sharing a lot of information around that. And a lot of that is also how we can manage and secure how organizations are moving towards the cloud.
The second thing is that the cash is still alive. We normally say in Europe there's a war on cash. This is original sin. We need to have a work on cash. The cash is real-time payment, enough safe, and free. So instead of to fight against cash using a payment method that comes 30 years ago, you have to improve cash. Just move the cash into the digital side, into the digital space.
And the point is for the bank, don't sell your customer to PayPal or to Apple Pay, but take your customer, your merchant, and your retail users and bring together in a common platform, and in DONAS develop the local community for the payment.
Oracle Financial Services is one of the largest business units within Oracle. We serve the needs of banks globally, and we work with some of the largest banks globally, and hence quite happy to see most of them here at the conference.
Huge number of initiatives across all geographies to build instant payment infrastructure that will enable account-to-account retail payments in a few seconds, and will allow banks and non-banks build new services.
But now, how do you take that from being, okay, I've got a bit of information, to the personal service that I'd get in a branch? How do I build a relationship with you? How do I predict that you're going to need something before you know it, and do it in a way that's not creepy? How do I do it with that personal edge? So how do I know, for example, that you might have a family birthday coming up, you're about to spend some money in a bar, and you should probably save that? How do I do that in a way that's not creepy, but actually quite fun?
We do core banking, and not just core banking. We slice and dice core banking. So whatever you want out of your banking system, we can provide. We can do digital banking, we can do BI, we can do loan origination, etc. So we are 100% SOA architecture, and that's why we can take components, plug it into the existing system, and it works fine.
We are here to promote our solutions and services and the products for the banking industry, and we've been participating in Sibos for the last several years, and also we see this as an opportunity for us to partner with some of the other co-creators, collaborating with some vendors in the niche areas. It's an opportunity for us to see what else is coming up in the industry.
Right now we are innovating a lot of things, especially on stat. On this event we've made several press releases. Especially we will promote a new system that will do instant payments in Europe.
Well, what we're trying to do is raise visibility of Northern Ireland as a business location for multinationals in general, but the majority would be large financial institutions at this event that are looking to expand their global operations and have multiple operations around the world, and they could be in the process of consolidating or looking at new business functions.
What Ripple does, we provide distributed financial technology for banks, and specifically to help banks make cross-currency settlement more efficient, more certain, faster, and at a lower cost.
So at Sibos, we've been very focused around risk and compliance solutions this particular year, particularly the Know Your Customer onboarding process and remediation process.
I think the main focus today is around transformation. So all the banks that we've been speaking to are talking about massive transformation programs. You know, a lot of these programs are regulatory compliance related, which means the banks necessarily have to do it within a time frame.
Actually, basically is connecting the dots, meaning, we are providing the technology to integrate all the flows of information, so that any banking company here, can connect to their ecosystem.
Omnichannel banking this year. It's basically all about the digital transformation. What you see is that these banks have all kind of siloed applications, teller apps, ATMs, mobile, internet, they're all kind of separated from each other. So the big next wave is actually how do we unify all of that into a seamless customer journey.
So BNY Mellon has invested over the last few years heavily, both intellectually and materially, in our new infrastructure. It's a digital ecosystem that we envisage being both the portal, where all our clients land and consume our services,
real-time payments, and we've been having a lot of interesting conversations with our customers about where things like Bitcoin and blockchain are going to be going. And then you have the basis of the core systems, and the need to really modernize the core in order to be ready for the next generation of banking.
Working on some interesting ideas and interesting technologies. As you know, Wells has been a kind of innovative brand in the banking space. Yeah. With the launch of our online portal in 1995, then the corporate portal CEO in 2000, 2007 we launched the mobile channel, and then 2009 I think we were part of the Apple ecosystem when the Apple App Store opened.
So Silicon Valley Bank, I'm not sure if you're familiar with us, but we are a bank that services the innovation economy. So we have primarily sectors that we focus on: technology companies, venture capital, private equity companies, life sciences, and then we've got a great high-end winery segment.
I think the key thing we're trying to get across at Sibos is how the payment industry is coming together. So all the aspects of the payment industry, whether it's from a retail and merchant point of view, it's a retail bank, or it's a correspondent bank, obviously a lot of Sibos is about that, but actually it's all one thing, and it comes out to the triangle. We're trying to get across the point that a payment is a payment is a payment.
Well, we're focusing really on three things. That is around our investments in recent months. The first one is in financial messaging. Okay. So our financial messaging hub, our new performance lab in the US, and some of our operations around the world.